hello, welcome to episode of Kerbal Space Program Retable. We've had some disasters recently. We've had many deaths, zero progress. So I've decided to not have my mic set up. I've decided to go big or go home. I'm going to space. That's how it's going to go down. Wait till you see these spacecraft I've made. I've made two, but they're going to be separate videos because I'm confident that the flights are going to go well. I've made it. It's going to fly. It's going to be beautiful. You're going to be very impressed with me, as I will be. Now, they're a little bit quirky. You have to treat them just right, but you will see. Okay, here we go. Death Box 2. Look at that, huh? Look at that beauty. I know, it's a whole lot of rocket. The theory behind this rocket was to get as much fuel into space as humanly possible, or Kerbally possible. Now, it's a bit fiddly. I've taken it up for a few flights. It's a little bit fiddly. I'm still learning how these things work. I'm still learning how these things work. I'm sitting far too far back. Far too far back? Far back? Okay, so you're going to get to see this. I'm very excited about this rocket. I know that I can get it into space. I know that I can break orbit. But I haven't done anything else past that. So we just need to turn on these buddies. Now, again, I just need to make sure for a moment that all of my engines are firing. Yes, they need to fire as well. And I'm going to worry about the deployment of the stages later. I need those little engines to fire as well, which they... Only two of them. Yep, okay, so they're firing as well. Good. So here we have it. Oh, I don't even know how it's going to work in space, but let's launch. Everything to max. And we're off. As you can see, it's got some serious acceleration. The acceleration on this thing is really friggin' serious. So pleased. Look how much liquid fuel I've still got. Maybe there's some extra engines that I could fire. That can fire. There we go, there's another engine. They cannot fire, but let's drag this in with those. Now, the fuel tanks feed each other. I've got really into fuel lines. You'll notice here that there's an awful lot of fuel lines going on. I had to realise that fuel lines have arrows indicating the direction of the fuel travel. It's not just two-way. So, what's that over there? What's that? Is that probably some wreckage with some corpses in, probably? Okay. So, yeah, so I got really into the fuel lines, and I got really into multiple stages. I need to get some science, and I need to transmit it back. So I'm trying to transmit that back. I've got a little landing probe, which may or may not work. It looks pretty. You can just see it here. But, okay, let's get our fuels up. Oh. So we've got our fuels up. Don't have to worry about stages just yet. I have to carry the boosters for a little while, because I've noticed that if I jettison the boosters, there's a dramatic shift in where the weight is on the spacecraft, and it will immediately start doing flippy flippies. So I've got to avoid the flippy flippies. These two liquid fuel engines, wherever you are going to burn. Okay, so the little engines are going to burn for a very long time. That's all good. I'm not going to try and perform a rocket turn. I'm just going to... You can see that there's this massive tank here on the top and then a smaller spacecraft there. I don't know how well it's going to perform in space. I just need to get near to a planet and do some scans and transmit that back, and everything will be fine. I like how I really enjoy these one vid, one flight videos. I think it's really nice. I get to relax. We get to see the whole process, and I can't edit at all. I don't have the patience, the time, the software, or the inclination to edit any of my videos, so we just have to hang out. Just gonna hang out. Just gonna hang out, enjoy that the rocket is still flying. Blah. That was a burp, but I was gonna turn away, but instead I turned straight towards the camera. Good job. Talking so fast, drinking a carbonated beverage, and breathing whilst talking. Terrible combination. Guaranteed way of giving yourself burpees. Burpees? Now, we are still going. I really like this ship. It's definitely... I definitely took a lot of time to think this one out. Death Box 3 is a little bit more rushed, and I'm less familiar with it, but I am also very excited about that one. Again, I've got to keep making these things to try and keep getting into space. Now, some of these fuel boosters are going to stop, but I need to jettison a specific section, and it is those two. Where are they? No. Yeah, these sections I need to jettison. So let's put you there. No, you need to go in there. Thank you. That one and that one, yep. And then those engines need to fire, so let's put these engines in. There we go. Engines, jettison section. Here we go! Ooh, something exploded. I think I lost an engine. Oh, it took off my bottom mainsail. I definitely lost an engine during that detach. Yeah, I've lost an engine right there, but is the fuel tank still emptying? No. That is a massive issue. I've left an awful lot of fuel still in my craft. Are these empty of fuel? Yeah. So there's a giant fuel tank that may or may not be emptying. Let's have a look if we've got any fuel lines here. So we've got a fuel line going there, going into that tank, and a fuel line going here to these ones. They are empty, but they're being fed from something. Oh no. These tanks are not emptying, but it claims that these engines still have fuel. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that they're okay. I'm really worried about taking off these stages in case it breaks a vital fuel line link. What's this fuel line here? Ah, here we go. Look, here. There's a fuel line. Which way is it going? It's going out. Okay, so it is accessing that tank.
Auto shutdown initiated.
Good. Okay, good. Haha. We're okay. So we're still accelerating. We've got a little bit of an issue with turning, as you can see. So I just need to throttle back a little bit. Or in this case, just throttle off. I'm going to set my stabilizer to the prograde. And I just need to thrust at a slower speed, because at max thrust it just wants to flip. So you just got to be careful with this. There we go. Let's just get the sails back up to the line, and we're going to accelerate slowly. We need to continue accelerating. I've got to watch the speed. Come on. No, still more speed needed. There we go. Now we're going in the right direction. Good. We're okay. We're good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and jettison those stages. Not those stages, but... What's this? Okay. Those two. Okay. So, those two. And these two. Because we're definitely in space now, so... Here we go! There they go! Thank you, boosters. I salute you. You did a great job. Now, as you can see, we've got a slight issue with spinning. I'm going to cut my thrust and allow my many booster things to just line me back up again. I might just put in a little bit of thrust. Monopropellant? I still have monopropellant. Good. Whoa! That wasn't a good sound. Oh, it's my headphones. I need to plug in my headphones. Dang, my wireless headphones. Beep at me saying low battery. Cheeky sausages.
Auto shutdown cancelled. Charging battery.
Right, we're good. Okay. So we're going to continue on. We are not accelerating anymore, so I need to ramp this speed up. Whoa, not to max though. We must continue our acceleration. I must get faster. Is this tank emptying? I really hope it does empty. Otherwise I'm carrying an awful lot of fuel for no reason. Such a shame that I lost that engine. I wasn't prepared for that, but we're rolling with it. There we go, we're accelerating again. And we're holding our course, it's good. I'm just going to have another look. That fuel line is going into there. And there's an engine on the bottom of that, right? And there's an engine on the bottom, so it should be feeding that. We're okay, we've got the fuel. Ooh. We're still accelerating, but we're spinning. Oh, that extra engine would have really come in handy. This is dangerous. The loss of that engine could kill me. Is that manned? There's no one in that. I don't think there's anyone in that lander can as well. I'm not changing it. I'm just gonna max it. Because I need some speed. I need speed. So let's just max that sucker. Why does it want to flip like that? Let's see what this is doing to our orbit. We're fine. Our orbit is increasing. Not so much now. Oh, jeez. Okay, you just get some stabilize. You just stabilize yourself out. Ah, that engine. If I had that extra engine, it might have stopped this from happening. I might need to... I don't know. I don't know. I really need you to stabilize, spaceship. I really need you to stabilize. I really, really need you to help me out here. Come on, thrusters. You got this. Come on. I've still got a nice amount of fuel. Come on, just help me out. Just, Come on, just help me out. Just let me accelerate. Yes, okay. That's not much thrust. That's good. I think my spacecraft can maintain that speed with that angle. Let's see what's doing to my orbit. Negligible. Let's increase a little bit. Going to increase to 1/3. Good. Oh, it's slightly going off. Let's just throttle back a little bit. Come on, ship. Come on. You're still not getting me back on track. I need to burn the fuel to get lighter. And I can jettison some of this stuff and everything will be okay. That amount has not changed yet, but I'm only thinking that's the case because this isn't empty. Once this is empty, I think it will start taking from the other fuel tank. I am accelerating. We're back on path. Let's see how we get on. Ooh, if I don't manage to get this out into space in a recording of all things, it's going to be embarrassing for me. But I am confident I'll be able to make it. I'm very keen to see what happens when this runs out. The engine should continue. Good. Still not taking from those tanks. Oh, it is taking from the tanks. Good. Okay, so I am using fuel. 4. I really thought when I lost that engine I was screwed. I could have really done with that extra mainsail firing. But now I'm getting some good acceleration going on. Yeah, okay. I wonder if there's another engine I can fire. No, those engines are too close. I kind of want to see if I can put in a little bit more thrust. It's not complaining about that. It's still holding its course, which is good. I'm going to try and squeeze it up a little bit more. Still holding, sort of. I'm going to leave it there. Come on, get me out into deep space. I'm accelerating. This is fantastic news. Let's consult the map. Yeah, that is getting bigger, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, man, it's tense. Tense. This is easily the biggest spacecraft I've got into orbit. Easily. I feel like I've got an awful lot of fuel, and I've still got fuel in these big tanks over here. In this big tank over here to support the smaller vehicle. It's all good. So once this tank here runs out, I'm going to lose these sections and these larger engines, and I'm going to jettison this core section, and it's going to be the smaller spacecraft that continues on. But for now, I can burn these engines for some time, because there's an awful lot of fuel in this center tank, which is feeding everything else, which is great. All I've got to do is continue accelerating until this orbit turns into going out into deep space. Then I will cut my thrust and I will speed up time and see where I get near. I'm very excited for this. We have officially passed the stage. We're coming up on the stage now where I haven't rehearsed it, you know? Like, if I hadn't and I lost that engine now, I would not have known my craft well enough to have got us out of orbit. But thankfully, that extra engine, we were able to get around that and still get us out into space. I'm very pleased. I'm accelerating more and more now. I've still got monopropellant. I've used a lot of monopropellant to get me to this point, but once we break orbit, it'll be alright. Now, some might say if I designed a spacecraft that could have performed a rocket turn from leaving orbit, I wouldn't be expending all of this fuel now. And to that I answer, I'm not that good. It's a learning process. Kerbal is all about failing. It's all about failing. And I kind of like that. Because when you succeed, it just feels so incredibly earned. It's just amazing. It's just such a good feeling. Now I'm continuing to accelerate. We're all good on our departure. We've increased our speed by a factor of 50%. I've still got monopropellant. I've got a little bit of solid fuel for some reason. And let's have a look at the tank. Still got fuel in there. We are good. We are good. We still got fuel in these tanks? Yeah, we're good. I really don't know if this is manned. Lights on. If I press EVA, would it say? Oh, okay, so I'm going to have to transfer one of these buddies into the lander can. Not the end of the world, but I should have done that first. Not going to lie. Okay, good. As you can see, things are going really well now. We should be breaking orbit at some point soon. I've got to get through all of this clutter and traffic of my disastrous space journeys. There's a lot of people trapped in space in my space program. There's probably more dead than trapped, but there's a few trapped. Which I may as well show you. So you've got a lot all around the Earth. There's quite a few around Moon, sorry. None there, but I'm sure some people got there, but they kind of got the science and then died. It was like a one-way trip. All of my space trips are one way. Anyone else further out? Unknown object. Okay, so I think that's debris from me, I think. And we do have some people floating around. So there's some people. Let's have a look. Need to just zoom back in. Okay, so yeah, we're getting there. I need to check my fuel reserves again. Okay, so this is coming up on empty, so I need to check my engines now. Stuff might cut out at this point, I think. No, they are continuing to fire, but I'm worried about... Okay, so I am going to jettison these sections whilst I don't have orbit so that they will go back and crash into the planet. That way I'm not going to litter too much in space. So, these engines, yeah, I want those to come off. There we go. Engines off. Oh. Engines off. Then we need to jettison the large cans. Thank you for your services. Ah! No! Why did they jettison? I needed those. That was the wrong engines. Those engines had fuel in. No. Why did they jettison? Luckily, I've still got a connector from this fuel tank, which is actually empty. I'm going to jettison it. Okay, so that's gone. And in this tank as well. I'm going to decouple that. Jettison shroud. Okay. No. No. Yes. Let's separate these. I can't believe I lost those engines. That's really unfortunate. I could have really done with those engines. Ah, dang it. Okay. Well, we're a lot lighter now, so... Now, there's fuel in this tank. There's a lot of fuel in this tank, so... We should be okay. Let's have a look at our orbital path. I think I'm going to activate this engine as well. It's not the end of the world. So all of that clutter is going to fly back into the orbit and smash up, and it'll be fine. Oh, okay. How do I get someone into this can? Keep going. Keep frosting. I can't believe I ejected those engines. Losing the mainsail and jettisoning two full fuel tanks. That's unfortunate, but I've still got a lot of fuel. I've still got monopropellant. I've still got oxidizer. I've got electrical charge. Let's turn our lights on. How do I tell you to transfer? Transfer crew. Oh, maybe if I do it from here. Transfer crew. Transfer. Yes, it works! Excellent. Okay, so they did transfer. Good news. We're still going. We're going to be breaking orbit any time now. Got plenty of fuel. I don't need those extra engines. I don't need them. We're good. We're fine. No problems. Okay, I'm not going to the moon. Keep going. Keep going. Oh man, what's the next planet out? I don't even know. Don't even know. What's this? Eve 4. Okay. Just keep going. We're good. We are good. Right, let's speed up time. Time to leave. Off we go. Where are we going? Huh? So, do we want to go inward or outward? What's this planet? Duna. I think I want to go inward. So, let's slow down. We go to purpose and we add a maneuver. And then we scroll this one until we go into whatever this purple one is. That's good. Okay. Maneuver, speed up time. Yeah! Okay, get me to that maneuver, and then we can fire our engines. Oh, man! I really like this speed up to maneuver as well. So useful. Just such an absolute friggin' treat. I'm gonna just unslow time, just so that I will go to turn towards the maneuver. There we go. And now we can go back to this. 35 days. I'm going to a planet I'm not even sure of the name. Oh man. I've got to wait 30 days though. Here we go. There we go. Oh, auto time warp doesn't go to max. That's unfortunate. I am very soon going out into space to places I've never been before. Will they survive? I doubt it. Will I get any science transmitted back? Do I have my transmission? Do I have my dish? Yeah, I've got a dish there. Look. Yeah, okay. I should be able to transmit stuff. 2 hours, 1 hour. Oh, still 6 days. Oh, come on. Should I just try and do some science? I might try and do some science. Hello? Why won't you let me access you? It's probably because I'm warping. Let's go! Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop! Nothing to transmit. Reset experiment. No. Nothing to transmit. They're not getting back to the planet. They're not getting back home. That's not going to happen. They're dead. They're done. There's no way that's going to happen. They're not going to make it back. But they might, just maybe, be able to bring me back some science, and then that would be absolutely brilliant. Oh, so excited, man. Go! Use your engines. I'm going to have to check the map. Yes, very good. Woo. Keep thrusting. Keep thrusting. We got the fuel. Ain't no issue. Everything's going to be all right. I keep telling myself. I'm flying through space. Can we just talk about the design of this craft? I'm very pleased with this. The only trouble is that these things, you can have shroud on or off. And I don't think you can take the shroud off once you're flying. So you just have the shroud on, so you can store like batteries and stuff in there. But if you have science things in there, like I have, how can you activate those? How can you use them? You just can't. So that's always a bit frustrating. I didn't know what to do with that, so let me know. Maybe if I just use the service bays, because they've got doors, so I probably should have done that, to be honest. It's not a big problem, but yeah, I mean, and also I've got jet engines on the nose cones. Because I didn't have a small nose cone, so I thought that would look nice. Totally unnecessary. So if you know a way that I could make a better looking nose cone, then I'm all ears. But remember, I'm on the science tech tree, so I haven't necessarily unlocked these things. So if I don't have it, you know, I'm sorry, but I would like some help with that. I want to build prettier spacecraft, and I'm sure someone knows. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So I'm coming up to my end of my maneuver. Whoop, whoop, and up. Okay, so now we can just speed up time a little bit. Off we go. So, as you can see, we're moving away from the planet, and we're moving towards... Oh, didn't like that, did it? Let's add a maneuver. Will time slow down whilst I'm doing that maneuver? No. Can you just slow down a little bit, please? I need you to just, like, enjoy one of these planets. Just keep going in. Okay, fine. Keep going in. I need you to, like, interact with one of these buddies. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but okay. Ah, no, it won't let me do that. I can't do that. I don't have enough fuel. Screw it. I'm going to continue. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to scratch that, and I'm going to go retrograde, and I'm going to burn. Let's see what happens. But I'm already quite close to the planet over here. Why can't I add a maneuver and then figure out what on earth is going on over here? Like, because I'm quite near. How do I move my orbit into a path with that? That's what I want to know. So, no, it's the wrong side. So I need to cancel that maneuver. And I need to go to here. Add maneuver. That's what I need to do. And I need to somehow reduce that. Or increase that. This, I don't know. So let's just go... No. That's silly. I don't want that. So let's go add maneuver. And we just drag this. No, this one. And just go in. That's what we're doing. Screw it, that's what we're doing. I'm just going to burn until we have no fuel left, and that's it. Then I'm going to try and grab some science. Only 1 day for this maneuver. Okay. I'm flying really friggin' fast. 10,000 meters per second. That's the fastest I've ever traveled. So what I'm going to do is just reduce my orbit. And then I might just speed up time and then see if I get caught up in the gravity of a planet. Maybe. I don't know. I'm unsure, guys. I'm unsure as to what to do. I guess slowing down would be good. Hey, I might be able to go to the sun. Ooh. Hadn't considered that. Had not considered that. So there's no fuel left there. There's not much fuel left, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to jettison the engines. That did not jettison the engines. There they go. Bye, engines. You are now hurtling through space at some crazy speeds. Right, let's speed up. Let's go. Get rid of that maneuver. Let's see what happens. Will I... Oh, there's someone still flying around. So maybe someone else has managed to get over here then. Will I interact with a planet? If I can get caught up in the gravity of a planet, then maybe I could, I don't know, get some science. I'm coming quite close to that planet. Part of me feels like maybe I can get near it. I don't know. I don't know. What's that red line between me and that? Is that like communication range? I don't know. Let's continue to slow. And let's try and take some science. Let's see if we can get some science. There's some goo. Observe mystery goo. No, again, no science. Let's keep spinning. It's just not going to happen, is it? I'm not going to get caught up next to a planet. I don't think it's going to work out. I've got very little fuel left. I need to get near to one of these planets so that I can scan it. Ooh. Ooh. So let's look back at what we managed to achieve. I lost the main sail. I accidentally jettisoned 2 engines with fuel tanks that I think were full. Ah, not connected. Ah, signal strength. Ah, okay. So I do have some connection there. Slow down, slow down. Come on. Get me near something. I'm going to run out of fuel. We're going to run out of fuel without having any science. Let's have a see if we can get a crew report or something. I can transmit that. Crew report. Keep experiment, yes. Let's get some goo. Ah! Dang it. I need transmittables research. No. Okay, I'm gonna transmit. Let's transmit. Where's my dish? There we go. Transmit data. Yes! How can I get nearer to these? I'm just gonna use the last of my fuel. Maybe I can get near to something. That communication satellite is seriously long range. I'm really impressed with that. I never knew this signal strength thing until today. So, I'm not going to get near that planet, but I will get near to this. So maybe that will allow me to get some data near Eve. Huh? Get a little cheeky science. 35-minute video. Jeez. Got really caught up. Time really flies. Time. Oh. Ooh. So, I don't know if I'm necessarily catching that. No. I think that might be end of mission. I don't know how to intercept objects. I don't know how to really get near planets. However, I would consider that a success. We got 10 science, so maybe if I'm catching this, which I am, because my orbit is smaller, but then over here it gets very close to this planet's orbit. So, oh wait, hang on, look, I'm really near here. I'm really near this planet. I've got to try. Let's try and get some goo. No. Crew report. No. Okay. EVA. EVA? Ah, it's down here. Transmit science. 16 science. No usable comms in rage. Oh. EVA report. Overwrite. Keep experiment. Get back on board. Okay, let's continue. But it says full signal strength though. So what's the deal with that? Why doesn't it let me? Why did it not let me transmit? I'm getting really close to this planet. Okay, right. Slow down, slow down. You're pulling away, you're pulling away. No, wait, no. Look at this, look at this! Oh, I'm so close! I'm so very close. I think that's kind of as close as I'm going to get. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. Let's just speed up a little bit more. Okay, now we're pulling away. So let's try and get some science near this planet. Ooh, give me some goo! Come on! Observe something that I haven't observed before. Dang it. Log pressure data. No. Log temperature. Ah, dang it. Transmit. 8 data received. EVA. Ah, it did work. Yes. Scan whilst high above the sun. Okay. Okay. Mission success. Let's go back to the Space Center. We got some science. Is it enough science to unlock another stage? I don't think so. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not. We should check. What did I get? 5, 16, 19 science? It's possible. It's friggin' possible. It really is. Let's have a look. Research and development. 139. That's 90. 160. No, we did not get to the point where we could do that. Okay. So much still to unlock. Not the end of the world. Ooh, large reaction wheel. Fly-by-wire avionics hub. Okay, I've been Table. Thanks so much for watching. That's Kerbal Space Program. There we have it. Deathbox 2 got out in space. So pleased. I've been Table. See you again soon. Take care, guys. Let me know what you think and any improvements I can make. I'm all ears. Gotta get good before the Kerbal Space Program 2, though. Gotta happen. I'll see you soon. Way!